2004, 5 or so. You know what I mean? And yeah, it was in Ironwood. I went to C Yard and then I hit the oil. You know what I mean? Had the little favor. And went to B Yard and shit. Was in the oil for about fucking like I want to say like a few months and shit. Then also a second time I hit the oil right there was they put me on potty watch and shit. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
And yeah, yeah. Then they fuck, you know how that shit goes, dog. You know what I mean? They put in fucking the jumpsuit, one facing forward, one facing backwards, tape up your motherfucking legs, put you in a motherfucking cell and shit with a fucking CO watching the whole motherfucking time and shit. All you got is a plastic fucking toilet right there with the fucking mattress, nothing there. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? But luckily, like I passed it through, and they tried to do that shit twice. You know what I mean? So apparently, someone is fucking sitting here like dropping motherfucking like motherfucking they're dude pulling that 6ix9ine shit on me or something, right? You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Now, I think it's a trip, especially because when you get to the oil, I mean, I've been to a couple oils on. They give you like little tooth powder. You know what I mean? Instead of
Yeah,
toothpaste, and then you gotta brush your teeth with tooth powder. There's really no cosmetics back there. Like nobody, they're not selling you nothing, dog. Like it was all limited back then. Like I got to experience
yeah,
the.
hell yeah. Nah, hell yeah, dog. Yeah, fucking I feel you in that shit, homie. Fucking the worst is the yeah, the powder and shit, homie, because that shit fucking like cuts into your gums and shit. You know what I mean?
It does,
Remember that shit?
hell yeah, it feels
Yeah,
nasty too, dog. It tastes like
yeah, dog.
baking
And I remember
soda.
fucking like yeah, you know what I mean? Fucking yeah, it's abrasive and shit, homie. You know what I mean? But we do what we can, because I mean, shit, you're gonna be walking around with a fucking like with bad breath, homie. It's like a blessing to fucking like when you hit the oil, when you get in situations like that, or you're getting transferred or whatever. You know what I mean? When you catch a chain, man, you can't wait for that shower, homie. You know what I mean? To shave,
Yeah,
dog. I used to fucking, because I shave every motherfucking day, homie. I stay bald with that shit. You know what I mean? So to me, fucking like, man, I couldn't stand fucking having hair, dog. You know what I mean? Or like when it's like when a few days when I was in the oil or you know what I mean? When you're fucking on lockdown or whatever, you don't have a razor. You know what I mean? Trying to get the razor under the fucking door with the motherfucking like with the lines and shit. You know what I mean?
what kind of razors they have back then? The little red ones or the bigs?
The orange ones, dog.
The little orange ones, the little baby orange ones?
Yeah, the orange ones. You know
Uh,
which one's talking about? The one that had like a little hollow fucking in the bottom and shit. In the
yeah.
county, in Orange County and shit, right? They fucking had man, I hated it when they fucking changed those. My boy fucking was cracking Listo. Yeah, fucking like in Orange County jail and shit, they fucking switched it to these little tiny razors, dog. To if you're shaving like a little like too aggressive, fuck if man that shit falls down the toilet, that's it, homie, it's gone, dog.
And those
You
are
know what I
good to
mean?
cut people though.
Yeah, fucking
Those are good to cut people only. That's it. Like if you're gonna use them, like
yeah, dog. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly, homie.
but as far as like
Yeah,
to
exactly.
for
The ones
what
you
they're
want are the orange ones, dog. The orange ones are decent. You know what I mean? But then it's like you kind of like I don't know if you fucking like agree or not, dog. But fucking like it's like you have to choose. Like some razors are shitty, dog. You know what I mean? Like you
oh,
like what the
straight
fuck?
up.
Did somebody use these motherfuckers, dog? So and comes some comes sharp as fuck to where like you literally fucking take out chunks out of your motherfucking head, dog. It's like who the
And
fuck
where were
makes
you
these
at in
motherfuckers, dog?
where were you at in law school? What yard?
What's up?
Where were you at in law school? What yarda?
I was in Wasco right there. I believe it was what was it, fucking D5 or some shit. Yeah, that's when we were going at it with the bullfrogs right there, homie. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's just
Yeah,
stay back
dog. Fucking
years. Man.
yeah, yeah, fucking like that's where I met a lot of homies from your area, Bakers, all that. I mean, they were in the bottom theater. You know what I mean? Always barking and shit. We're at the top right there with the fucking like with the with the woods and shit, and they had a few crips in the bottom and shit. You know what I mean? And fuck, I remember when I barely got there. You know what I mean? When I didn't know about the fucking like, I mean, the first time I fucking my first time running into bullfrogs, right? So I walked in, homie. I'm a street motherfucker. I'm a G. You know what I mean? With that shit. You know what I mean? So as soon as I walk in, I mean, you're about respect. You know what I mean? Some motherfuckers like, hey, homie, where you from, homie? I'm like, Alley Boys, etc. Homie, what's cracking and shit? I mean, like, this fool came at me all fucking like out the door and shit. You know what I mean? And this fool, and the whole fucking bottom floor starts barking and shit. Hey, I mean, the fuck. Am I supposed to be scared or some shit? You know what I mean? Fucking
Like, you
bring
know
it
what?
on, dog. You know what I mean? But
I've had multiple incidents with the Bulldogs back then. I don't know how it is
yeah,
now. It depends on who you talk to. Some people will say they're cool. Some people will say they're not cool. And it's just a mess. It's a big old mess, dog. But aside from that, what got you into music?
what's cracking, Junior? Fucking A's up. Y'all know what it is, man. Fucking shout out to my boys and shit, real quick, man. Everybody tuning in that's on my platform, and shout out to everybody in your platform, G.
Yeah.
Thank you for hopping on and shit. Appreciate you guys and shit.
So what got you
Yeah,
into
Spencer,
music?
fucking like what's up, about you?
What got you into music?
What got me to the music, dog, was fuck, I don't know, homie. Fucking like I like to do, I like to fucking bump gangster shit while I'm doing gangster shit when I was a youngster, right?
Yeah.
So what I started doing, I'm like, fuck. I mean, we're bumping these fucking other vatos. I'm just make music to fucking bump, so my vato can fucking go and smash some motherfucking enemies and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I did music to, yeah, as you can see on my music, if you're, I mean, like, from what you hear, dog, I always throw up my hood on my shit because I'm proud of my shit, and I'm a gang member. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And I have pride from where I'm from and shit. You know what I
Who you
mean?
guys,
Matter of
who you
fact,
guys
speaking
go at it
about
with?
that,
Guy?
you're from Rio.
I'm from El Rio Chiques,
What's up,
dog.
dog?
I'm from Oxnard. You guys go at it with
Right,
Delhead, no?
and yeah, we do, homie. You know what I mean? I don't want to like speak on like
Oh
enemies or
yeah,
whatever,
no,
but I mean,
man,
because
talk to
there's a
it.
lot of enemies
Yeah,
that show me respect. You know what I mean? And
yeah,
I've been locked up with them. You know what I mean? Like older homies or whatever. But if a youngster wants to trip or whatever, homie, I mean, I never shied away from a motherfucking nothing. You know what I mean? So, but obviously, I try to be respectful. If they show respect, I show respect. If they don't, homie, then we can do this thing. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Uh,
I was
and
with
I was gonna
Sandra.
ask you, dog. I did.
What was that?
What's
Yeah,
up?
go ahead. Go ahead. Let me know.
Nah, it's because you're cutting off on me so Spencer. If I'm like I mean,
He's
it's the connection. Yeah, that
yeah.
sucks, dog. Because I would like to like hear what you're saying clearly.
I know. We're just gonna have to cut it short, my boy, because it's all over the place, you know.
It's all good, homie. You know what I mean? Fucking, it's maybe it's like I heard that they've been having problems with the internet or some shit lately,
Yeah,
dog. I don't know. I don't know, homie.
yeah. I
But yeah, G. I
apologize,
mean, I was
brother.
gonna tell you. I
Was the
did a
first
song.
time?
I don't know if you. There's this homie called Mr. Haps in the 805. Is he from
Yeah,
your
I know
barrio
him.
or?
He's from my hood. Yeah,
Okay, yeah. So, good camarada, we did a jam called "Real Motherfuckers." It's on my the Lost Tapes album and shit. I mean, this was years ago, dog. This is like I want to
yeah.
say,
But the
like,
quality's not that good, huh? I heard it. I heard that song.
yeah. I mean, because we recorded that shit like on some ghetto shit. That's why a
Yeah,
lot of that music right there on
yeah.
that CD. Yeah, and I did my best to try to like clean it up or whatever. You know what I mean, and try to make it sound proper. But I felt like it was I owed it to my fans that actually bumped my shit from the gate. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It was like
Yeah, some fuck.
the quality was like tape quality. You remember how they used to do the tapes?
Yeah,
They used to rap
yeah,
over
for
it, and
sure.
it has that little sound, that little. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, but
I
it's you know
heard
what I
that
mean.
song.
But it has the full flavor of the '90s, dog. Because I mean, hey, tell me we didn't bump that shit out of tapes, fucking sounding
Hell
just like
yeah.
that back in those
Hell yeah.
days. You know what I mean? So I presented the whole fucking flavor of the '90s. It served in a motherfucking tray right there. 22 tracks of the motherfucking '90s and shit, homie. I
Hey,
mean, and
you
yeah, shout
weren't
out to the
part of
homie
West
Mr.
Side
Haps and shit,
Cartel?
homie. And
You weren't part of West
yeah,
Side
that was a
Cartel?
little crew with a bunch of yeah, that's a bunch of little homies right there that were doing that. You know what I
It wasn't you?
mean? No, I was never West Side Cartel, dog. My group in those days was called Organized Crime. It was me, my homie Yogi, uh, homie Big Trigger, Cyclone, Casper. Uh, those were part of my group. You know what I mean? Then you had West Side Cartel, which was a bunch of little youngsters. You know what I mean? From different areas. But my group was just literally my fucking homies from my set. You know what I mean? From Alley Boys. You know what I mean? We're
Yeah,
just
yeah,
gang
hell
members.
yeah.
Fuck, we're like the fucking like we're like the ghetto fucking G unit, NWA and shit of fucking Orange County and shit. You know what I mean?
What's up with Bristol, man?
Fucking man, it's still popping here and there, homie. But it's, you know what I mean, especially because of COVID, dog. I mean, a lot of shit is fucking just not the same, dog. You know what I mean?
Yeah, hell yeah, my boy. All right, I'm gonna cut it short, my boy. 'Cause the place, like I said, so I appreciate your time, dog, and hopefully, maybe in the future, I'll get to go over there, or you come over here, we'll do something, dog. But just this one right here didn't come out as good, so. Uh,
Right, right. Yeah, it's crazy, my boy. You know what I mean, fucking, I don't know what's going on with the Wi-Fi and shit, but dog, you know what I mean? Like, we'll definitely fucking do like a live, maybe like maybe some little connection or so. Maybe you got too many devices on. I tell my kids all the fucking time, dog, when they're on the device and they're trying to do a fucking live. This happened to me before, dog. I'm like, man, get off the motherfucking Xbox, man. What the fuck you guys see? I'm trying to have a motherfucking interview over here and shit. You know what I mean?
yeah.